Hi, Bexley. Hi, Dexter. Hi, Kinda Girlish. Hi, Sarah Zale. Hi, the Great Wizard. Hi, Dexter. Did I say hi to everyone? Okay, you guys, huge episode of Lab Girls Club. Honestly, you guys, the last episode I did was in October of last year, and it was with Bexley, and I feel like we peaked. There's nowhere else we could go. But, you know what? There's more baddies to introduce ourselves to. Good morning, you weeb AAA! Okay, this is Lab Girls Club. The skincare routine, I use La Roche-Posay face wash and moisturizer, but I think the glow is from the Glow Recipe watermelon mist spray that I use. And also, I glow because I stay hydrated and I mind my own business. Alright, you guys, let's get started. La Roche-Posay. So, tonight's episode features baddies from all across the country. We've got Femme Shep, the modern Marisa Maven. We've got Daniela, the master Ryu. Who can stop her? And then I'm gonna be senpai'd by my senpai, Sarah Zale. So it's a huge night. I'm really excited. I just want to listen to my favorite playlist that I want to play every time I stream. And if anyone has a problem with it, you can talk to my lawyer. I don't think you guys hate it. Oh, and I'm in NA 003 trying to warm up before the baddies get here. If any baddies in chat want to come through, I just gotta warm up. Maybe I should do combo trials, but I don't know. This person's free. Bow, 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 bow. Oh my gosh. You guys, Sarah Zell beat up, she beat up Snake Eyes. I just read that message. Should I do a custom room? Are any of my friends online yet? Sarah Zell's on. Okay, you guys, let's go into training. I look HD! You know, I'm not afraid to be seen as I truly am in HD. Okay, you guys, it's Lab Girls Club. Today's mantra, I want us all, as you would at the beginning of a yoga class, I want you to pick a mantra. For me, mine is to be are we allowed to say them? Okay, yeah, let's all say them. Mine is to be a bad baddie and to not be scared and to be comfortable and who I am. Oh my god, I'm beating the shit out of this jury! Senpai, are you seeing this? Oh, wait. Heavenly and Divine? Heavy on these nuts? So, baddies, tell me, let's check in. What are our mantras for today's stream? And yes, Quiggy counts as a baddie because he was on the Lab Girls Club. Also, he's a Rashid main now, so we accept him. Uh-oh. They're bullying me. Big Unk is baddie. Is Quiggy Unk? Let's chat, discuss. I thought unk was supposed to be cool. Or do I just not know what the word means? He's big unk, okay. Oh no! Welcome to the Rashid Club, the Bad Rashid Club, where we lab Zaddy. Baddies labbing Zaddy. Okay, you guys, we're gonna be real serious once the stream starts. He does play Baddie in Night Rain? Wait, what? People actually play Night Rain? I thought we were just getting our Twitch badges. You guys are playing it? Age 36 to 44 is according to the chart I saw once on the internet. Yeah, but I thought it was like cool old person, not like any old person. This person's a baddie, but they play Ed. Girlish, do you have this game installed? Did you want to play with me? She did say her internet was bad right now. I just have to keep everyone distracted until 6:30. Do you guys, what am I gonna stream to keep you entertained until 6:30? It's Steph heard it used in not a cool way, like as an age insult. Oh. Oh. Oh, I thought it meant like cool uncle. Cool old man uncle. But Bexley, I don't know what any of the internet words mean. I still don't know what aura farming is. I thought it was good, but I think it's bad actually. Aw, okay. You're a master of it and you don't even know what it is. First of all, thanks for saying I'm a master. You don't know what it means to me. What does it mean? Aura farming or wait, I'm a master of aura farming? I think it means being cringe, Bexley. I think it means being cringe. Quiggy always thinks that I'm being cringe. And I say, I'm just being me. Oh. Oh. Okay, well the video that I watched, it was wrong. Do you guys think if I have a second Mountain Dew that I'll be up all night? It's only a diet Mountain Dew. Does diet Mountain Dew have caffeine in it too? Once in chat if diet Mountain Dew also has caffeine. Put your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. One, fuck! I'm gonna freshen up and get down a Monster Energy and I'll be here in chat though. Alright, this is my time to tell all my secrets. We'll test her if she was listening. Okay, you guys, so I actually have 6 toes on one of my feet. Just kidding, I don't. That would be pretty juicy though. Hi, Steph! It's Lab Girls Club. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm warming up in rank. You know, I have to warm up to play all of these masters. It's gonna be a real close games today, I can tell. Wow, Shadow Payaso, what's wrong with talking about toes? You're the one making it weird. Hi, Beckman! Beckman is Love Girls Club! I'm just warming up. How would a real lab girl like Beckman warm up? Yeah, Beckman from Jam Slam. Beckman, from everything that she posts online. Beckman, do you think that when I grow up and become a diamond that I could be on Jam Slam too? Why am I saying it wrong? I've only ever read it. Jam. I've only ever read it. Hi 420 Toki Tilapia. I want to be like Sajam in them. Oh my god, 69 every time! See, I'm ready to play with Brian F and the big dogs. I did something at 69. Not the end of the round, but I did something. I gotta see what Beckman's. You believe in me? It's okay, I have a hard time pronouncing his name too. You're saying it like Saddam Hussein. It's my civic duty to be as guy-coded as possible at this very moment. Okay, say jam. You say jam. Sup, yo? It's Lab Girls Club. It's gonna be a really fun stream tonight. I have a few guests coming on later. FemShep is here. Sarah Zale is here. Daniela FGC is here. You're not gonna wanna miss a single moment. You should watch the next Jam Slam and then sign up for it. I don't know. I think you have to be better than I am in every way. And I know we said at the beginning of the stream that our mantra was that we're baddies, but you have to like be a real baddie to be in the Jam Slam. Am I saying it right? You guys made me self-conscious. Oopsie. He got me there. Read my neck. Got nothing to lose for applying. Oh. Bexley. That was a oopsie. I'm gonna die. She just worried if she enters, she'll take the attention away from everyone else. Are you familiar with the Sajam song? Do you know what the Sajam Slam is? Because everyone in that Sajam Slam is famous. Well, okay, I didn't know them, and then I found them online, and I was like, oh, they're all famous. I was like, oh my god, there's a platinum. And then I was like, oh, she's famous. But we're baddies. Hi! Hi, Palm Tree Top! Also, hi, Illy! Oh my god, I'm getting bullied. Thank you, Palm Tree Top! The modern demon is awake. Hi, McNair! I forgot how to taunt. Oh. Wow, they don't let me do my taunt. I don't like them. I thought we were doing something where we both get to taunt and have fun. No. I've applied twice. Beckman, make them let me in. How do you apply, girlish? Can you tell me next time we're doing it? See, I'm not on the famous person mailing list. Well, Turbs. Well, how about them turbulent winds? Am I right? What's up with the weather? Oh. Great segue. My PayPal is in your inbox. Great. Thanks for your password. I will now send myself $8. I need some DLC. Hi, Daniela! You guys, one of our stars is in the building. Everyone say what's up to Daniela. Daniela, I'm just warming up. And I'm keeping everyone distracted until 6:30. That was, I think, maybe the best ranked game I've ever played, and I should quit because I don't think I will ever play one that good again. Did you guys see that? Oh my god, turn off ranked. We're done. I will never play one that good again. Hi, Daniela. Welcome to the Lab Girls Club. You guys, this is the premier place where all the baddies hang out in lab and hang out with me, most importantly, and we have fun. And also, look at my promo image, okay? I'm the host, 90 Minute Abs, and this is 90 Minutes. Tick, 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 tick. Alright, that is the promo image. Tonight's episode features hot guest Spam Shep and hot guest Daniela. And then at the end, I'll be doing a lab session with my senpai, Sarah Zale. She also plays Rashid and is maybe the best human on Earth. But we're gonna have such a good time tonight. And it all starts in 9 minutes. Okay, does anyone, before I start, maybe the best human? Well, I can't say for certain because I've never met her. She might be AI. You guys, you all might be AI. I don't know. I can't tell anymore. And I know people are so funny online where they're like, ha, if you can't, yeah, my boomer grandma can't tell the difference between AI and reality. No, bestie, that's me. I don't know. Anyway, I digress. I'm gonna set up my room. I assume everyone wants to be in a room, right? Because we're Hollywood. I don't really have 6 toes. I just wanted something to talk about. Best viewers here, he's been a bot this whole time. That was the real long con. Where's my cat? She's gone. She's probably on the dining chairs. Do you think? Oh, there she is. You guys, I'm so sweaty. Don't tell everyone. Please rephrase. You guys, is there anything, like before I get started, is there anything you want me to ask the baddies that are coming on tonight? I have a chance to ask Daniela, Femshep, and Sarah Zell anything that you want to know. What should I ask? Thanks, Wiz. And Bexley. You guys, should I open a second Mountain Dew? I probably will be up all night. I don't know why I bought 2. Like, obviously I'm gonna need 2. You guys, let me see my messages. Wait, what if... I don't know FemShep CFN, but I'm gonna try and guess. I'm gonna try and guess it's FemShep FGC. Let's see. Oh. Ask them to make you master? Okay. I'll ask, what is one thing a person should know to hit master? You're lonely too. How? What's the secret? Oh my god, you guys, I just invited FemShep to my room! You guys, it's starting. About the book? What book? The secret to hitting master is to play ranked. That is so rude. Okay, I'm gonna call her. I wonder if I can just use this. Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Hi, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Hi!
Hello, I love that your profile pic is a cat. I have 3 of them.
I have 1, but I love her. She's like 3.
Is she also very disruptive when you try to stream? Because I swear ours know when I'm trying to record something.
She isn't at first until she gets like an expiration date where she's like, okay, I think you've done enough. Like, come hang out now.
When I first started playing on leverless, my setup requires me to kind of stretch the wire like across the room, and they were still kittens, so they would get the zoomies and just charge through it like it was the finish line ribbon in the Olympics and rip my controller out of the console like during ranked.
Oh,
and I was just like, why did I sign up for this?
Oh no. Yeah, I moved my computer onto my desk because my cat figured out how to turn it on. Or turn it off. Okay.
I wish I were playing on a computer. I'm a console gamer. I'm on PS5.
Ooh.
I do some of my streaming stuff with my laptop as well. It's kind of convoluted. I'm using like cloud streaming, but I am a PS5 player. I'm the only one at majors who actually shows up prepared instead of complaining about the lag.
Wow. And that's on tournament prep. You guys, by the way, everyone say hi to FemShep. She's on the stream.
Why am I waving? No one can see me. Why am I waving?
Alright, FemShep. Now we play.
Alright. But can I have player 1 side? Is that cool?
Yes, I want you to do whatever you want. Except, you know, I am actually only a platinum. I'm not smurfing on you, so you don't have to, like, go easy on me, but...
Okay. Happy to see more modern players out here. Wi-Fi waifu is crazy. You need to buy a cable, girl.
Well, my router is all the way in my kitchen. It's so far, I won't do it. Okay, FemShep. When did you start playing Street Fighter? When did you get into fighting games?
I got into Street Fighter with Street Fighter 6. This is actually my first fighting game. I picked it up like shortly after launch because of modern controls, making it more accessible for me to get into. And I played it just at home for a couple of months and was getting progressively more invested in it. I kept thinking I'm gonna hit a certain point where like I'm happy with where I am, and then I'm just gonna want to stop playing. And I kept hitting like the next milestone, like, oh, I'll hit gold and then I'll be happy. I'll hit plat 1 and then I'll be happy. I got 3 characters to plat 1 and I was like, I'm still having fun. And I feel like I could get better, but I don't know how. So like, people do this outside of the internet, right? And I literally Googled Street Fighter tournament near me.
Really?
And like, that's how I found Start GG.
Wow! And then you just wait, and then now you're like kind of a celeb.
Well, niche internet micro celebrity, if you will. I need one of those hats from Etsy.
Yeah, hat from Etsy. Also, thank you for subscribing, plus. That's funny. That's crazy. You're braver than I. I only have been to like a few offline things, but you do like the big stuff. You're going to Evo.
I'm going to Evo. I'm so grateful to my followers for helping crowdfund the remainder of the funds I needed to be able to go back to Evo. Because I had kind of a crazy experience last year where the controller company that I'm still working with this year, SGF Devices, had the money to just fully pay my way there. So I got to go just like for free.
Wow.
And that was really amazing because that really doesn't happen unless you're like a top player, because it's not worth it for a large org to spend their money on sending somebody that's pretty new.
Yeah, unless...
But since I was the only person they were sending as more of like an influencer type thing, then they could actually afford to do that. But the economy is rough, the tariffs are rough, they didn't have the money to cover everything for me this year.
Yeah.
So they are gonna cover my hotel room.
Ooh.
And I get to rep the controller that I rep for them at CEO, and I have a discount code with them right now through end of the month before Evo starts, where you can get 10% off with code Gladius, which is cool. But
ooh, code Gladius.
My entry fee is being covered by Paragon, so that also helped. But that left still needing to figure out like travel and food. And I needed, based on my estimates from last year of how expensive stuff got, even though I was sending the receipts to Matt, I was like, all right, I probably need like $1,000 for plane tickets, food, and like a buffer in case of emergency. Oh god.
Oh, you can gamble it!
No, I'm in burnout, that's not good. This is hard to do when I'm talking.
Femship,
But,
tell me, how does a person go from just discovering a game, trying out a local, to being sponsored? Were you playing other games before?
Nope, just this one, and that was largely a case of marketing myself a lot. I think people are under the impression that you can only get sponsored if you're like a top player, and that's true for like a big org. Like, I wasn't delusional enough to be like, oh, I'm a top level pro and I'm gonna join Team Liquid or I'm gonna join Cloud9. Like, they only want the absolute top half, the top 1%. So that's understandable. But you can go for a smaller org and be like, hey, I'm kind of up and coming, people are watching my stuff, I might make you look good, and kind of go and contact smaller orgs. And that's where you have to be smart about it and understand what it is that you want out of an org. Because in my case, I knew that I really wanted support to be able to get to more events. So there are a lot of orgs out there that are more like clans. I believe it was Stacy from the Mortal Kombat community that described them to me as t-shirt orgs, because you literally just get like their tag in front of your name in a t-shirt. Like, they don't do anything for you.
Oh.
So there's a lot of orgs out there like that. It's generally bad form to like talk about it, so I'm not gonna like name names.
I don't know anything.
You want to do your research and like ask people who are in an org what it is that they're getting from the org, if other people are getting more or less from the org, that kind of stuff. Ooh, nice. So I kind of ruled out a bunch of orgs that I was like, I don't just want a t-shirt, this isn't just about my ego, I want help getting to more events, and if they can't help me get to more events, then I am not really interested in working with them.
Wow. That's kind of girl boss. Yeah, that's one thing. So I followed you on Twitter for a while.
No!
And people love to say, like, you know, whatever. And I'm like, what this girl is good at is promotion and, like, self-promotion.
I think some of people's rage comes from the impression that if you are sponsored, it's because you are one of the best players in the world. And therefore, because you are sponsored, that they're, like, fully paying your way dang it, all around the world. And, like, that's just not true for the smaller orgs that are going to sponsor somebody that's not top level. And it's definitely not true for me. Like I said, Paragon for Evo, like, they're covering my entry fee. That's not nothing, but, like, it's not like Paragon is flying me all over the world at no cost to me to, like, go to events. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
So I think some of it comes down to not just jealousy, like, but misunderstanding and thinking, man, she really didn't earn all of that support, which I would agree with if people were flying me all over the world, but they're not. That's just not how it actually works.
I think that...
Like, I'm getting guaranteed Paragon covers your entry fee to an event if you're in the org, and anything beyond that is dependent on the event. So, like, for CEO, they were also able to cover my hotel room, and for Frosty, they were able to help with my hotel room. But in this case, like, for Evo, because Evo is so big and they have so many, like, important people they need to take care of, they were only really able to do entry fee. So I think it's a combination of, yeah, there are people that are just jealous, or people that are just sexist, or they don't like gay people or whatever, but some of it, I think, probably comes from misunderstanding how it actually works. And I wish people were more open to having that conversation. I had a really weird interaction at CEO. I was talking to one of the guys in the, like, underground bracket in Jabali Land, and he was telling me that his brother, who is also at this event, is one of those people that's always complaining about me being sponsored on Twitter because he thinks I didn't deserve it. And I was like, well, you know, if your brother's here, we're both here, we're offline. I'm a pretty open book. If you'd like to talk to me and hear about how I actually got sponsored, or how sponsorship should work, or advice on how to get sponsored if he wants to get sponsored, I'd be happy to do that. And he was like, yeah, sure, I'll pass it on. And I never even met that guy, because people have no balls offline. They only want to bother me on Twitter. They don't want to talk to me offline. They don't want to hear about what things are actually like, how things actually work.
No, that's so true, because they think they can just turn on a stream, be a master, say nothing for 45 minutes of a stream, and be like, well, why isn't anyone following me? Because I'm so good and blah, blah, blah. It's like, because you're mean, you're bad at streaming, and blah, blah, blah.
There are much better players than me out there that I think deserve to be sponsored and just don't understand how to promote themselves at all. They don't make content.
Yeah.
They don't really attempt to cater to their audience on stream. They just kind of stream their gameplay and complain about ranked, and, like, that's it. They haven't branded themselves in any kind of way. Like, I specifically went after, I'm a very new player and I was able to figure it out. So if I could figure it out, then so could you. And that's kind of been my niche. But everybody's niche is going to be different. For some people, it's going to be, I'm the best Blanca in the world. For some people, it's going to be, I like to run degenerate mix-up. Some people... Oh my god, I can't believe I landed that while I was talking. I'm going to run degenerate mix-up on people. That's my thing, is I'm the funny mix-up guy. Look at, like, Fidel. Like, he's an incredibly strong player, but he didn't get his momentum in content from being an incredibly strong player, and a better player than me. He got his momentum because he started the Dominican Mind Games thing, and people resonated with that and thought it was funny and started reposting it themselves, and that ended up getting him a lot of traction, and now he can use that platform to be like, hey, I'm actually a really good player, and I hope he ends up with, like, a lot of support over time. But that happened because he figured out how to market himself besides just being good at the game.
Yeah. Marketing is real.
Oh.
I do like that you chalk up, like, a lot of this stuff to misunderstanding, and I was wondering how you feel about, like, the modern versus classic debate. Is there a misunderstanding? How do you feel about it?
I think sometimes it is people that have just literally never touched Modern and think it plays the game for you. Like, they see auto combo and they think you could, like, make your way to Master off of auto combos, which you can't. They're very suboptimal. Or they see one-button specials and they think it means that you don't have to learn anything else about how to play.
Can I show you my Marisa too? I don't want to interrupt.
Do it! Like, they think you don't have to learn anything else about how to play a fighting game. Like, neutral, and combo routes, and resource management, and spacing, and corner carry, and all of the other things that go into a fighting game. So, there's definitely a degree of misunderstanding. Some of it, I think, can also come from people who think that if you're someone who likes modern controls and wants there to be more modern controls, you must, like, want motion inputs to go away. And I don't. I think motion inputs are fun. Like, the motion inputs that I can do, I really like using. And I want to see more games have the option to play to some degree with or without them. More games that approach it like Street Fighter or like Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, and just provide opportunities for more options.
Yeah, I agree, because I use the motion input too sometimes to do like DPs and stuff. Ah! That was scary.
That was a bad idea. Like, there's so many combo routes on Marisa where you have to do motion inputs. I didn't learn a single motion input until Master, but then it became, like, very apparent very quickly that if I wanted to continue advancing on the character, I had to learn routes that necessitated the motion input. Nice!
What made you choose Marisa out of the whole Street Fighter cast?
For one thing, the gladiator thing. Oh man, why did I try to do that? The gladiator thing. I love ancient Greece and Rome. I love gladiators. I was a Percy Jackson kid.
Yeah.
Like, I love mythology and all of those aesthetics. So I saw the Spartan helmet and went, that one. Like, 100% that one.
Just from the jump. So, like, who's your favorite Greek goddess? Greek god?
I always thought I would have been an Athena kid, having read Percy Jackson, because I was a big bookworm and definitely a huge nerd, and Athena just made sense to me. I also hate spiders, so, like, that tracks.
Yeah. Arachnophobe.
100% arachnophobe. It's literally so bad. I used to mod Skyrim to make them all look like weirdly proportioned Spider-Man because I didn't want to look at them.
Oh man, they are kind of weirdly proportioned Spider-Mans. They're just proportioned to be small, not humans.
So like the combination of the gladiator thing and the fact it definitely like somewhat influenced that she was labeled as easy. Because I was like, great, that's probably helpful to learn. And she had a lot of target combos, which made more sense to me than having like a bajillion command normals. It was kind of like you hit this button twice and something happens, or you hit this button twice and something happens. Like building blocks that made it easier to get to grips with it. And then I just liked her playstyle immediately. I like instilling fear in people that you're gonna get kneeling on the screen.
Yeah. I like the way she looks.
I was gonna say, and just the fact that she's such a unique character design. How often do you see an 8-foot muscle lady in a fighting game? Like, when I bought Street Fighter, I was kind of expecting the girls to look the way the girls look in Tekken, where everybody's kind of built like a Barbie. And Marisa very much defies that stereotype.
Oh dear.
So that was really interesting to me. And also, her characterization throughout World Tour and her arcade mode, that they didn't just make her, like, a parody of being butch. Like, she also has some feminine interests. She's a jewelry designer. Like, she's got this wedding dress outfit. Like, she's still very much, like, feminine, too. And having that nuance to the character design was interesting to me. Plus the fact that she's canonically bi or pansexual in World Tour mode.
Yeah. Ah! Ah! So I started the game on Marisa. I was like, this is my girl, I love her, and then I moved on to Rashid when he came out. But I still love her.
I'm about to do something terrible. I'm sorry. Just modern things.
You're slaying. You don't have to be sorry. I'm learning. Hi, Cafe Bunk. Wait, I did play Chun. Okay, so I've played everybody.
You've played everybody. You've played a lot more characters than I have then. I've only really played like 4 or 5, and I've only seriously played 2 so far.
I love random. I was a random select main for a while because on Modern you kind of can be random select. I mean, oh my god, every character and matchup is different, but like you can always do a light, you can always do a heavy, and you can always do a medium, which I thought was the most fun about the game. Is like, oh, I can play everyone. This is so fun.
Yeah, like at a lower level, it means that you can just pick it up and kind of goof off and fuck around, with whatever character it is that you want to try out. And I think that's a really neat part of the accessibility of the design, is that you can just pick it up. Like, at a higher level, Modern definitely has things that I feel could have been designed better, but especially for, like, brand new players, it's a massive success for accessibility.
Yeah. And that's why we're 5.5 million copies strong.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So this is a question, what is your proudest FGC moment so far? And you can pick 3 if picking 1 is hard.
Okay. Proudest FGC moment. Getting out of pools at EVO last year. To date, that was my first major for one thing. And to date, it's the only major where I've gotten out of pools because the talent is a lot more spread out at EVO. It's a lot easier overall to get out of pools at EVO. That's not to say that it's not an accomplishment, because it still is. But the pools are denser with like absolute killers in Frosty or CEO. Like, it got progressively harder. Frosty was a little bit harder, CEO was a lot harder. But EVO being my first major, like, I had really made up my mind. I want to prove to myself and to everybody else that I'm not fucking around and I want to get out of this pool. And achieving that really meant the world and a half to me, especially with my sponsor having gotten me there and being there and like cheering the whole time. Am I dead? Oh, I'm so dead. That was really incredible. Second to that, I would say probably, man. The first time that I actually got sets at a local. Like, let's say the first time I won money at a local, it was $5. But, like, I went to the car and called my mom. I was just like, Mom, I won money playing a video game. I think I could actually get good at this if I keep practicing. Because, like, there was definitely that fear when I started going to locals that there was no way. Because people were just so much better than me. I shouldn't have spent that. People were just so much better than me that I was like, am I ever going to be able to, like, scrap with any of these people? So making top 3 at our tiny, like, 8-person local at the brewery that one time and going home with $5 was just like, oh, I am making progress. I'm starting to figure it out. So that was really emotional. And then I would say probably after that, might be a weird one because I lost, but we played this ridiculous 1st to 10 at CEO this year between me and DeAnthrax's Bison, because I had beaten him 2-0 in the trash talk bracket the night before. So, like, the event ends, and King Raichu just grabs me after top 8 and goes, you're playing a salty run back 1st to 10 with D'Angelo right now outside the Mexican restaurant. It was just on somebody's laptop. They'd already taken down, like, all the setups. So
10 is so many.
It was very, like, spur of the moment. And I was just kind of like, okay, this is happening. And I hadn't expected to beat him in the first place. So there was definitely a part of me that feared that in a longer set, he was going to figure it out, and then it was going to be, like, a total wash, and I was going to get embarrassed a little bit. But I wasn't about to, like, turn down the salty run back and look like I wasn't going to talk my shit and stand on business. So we played, and I lost, but that shit was 8-10. Like, that shit was not free. That shit was extremely close. And he was still freaked out afterwards by how close it was, even though he won. And the crowd behind us, all my friends and their friends and everybody in the middle of the freaking hotel, just screaming and yelling and trash talking, and, like, it was pure offline FGC, and it is a testament to the quality of the offline scene that I didn't feel like people were gonna take it outside the game and be mean to me personally, even though we were being super mean about each other's gameplay. I knew I was probably, like, they were gonna keep it in the game, so I was more comfortable doing that. And the trash talk was just immaculate. Like, he hit me with the double perfect at one point, and everybody behind us yelling like, oh, double perfect, PP, whatever. They went crazy. A game later, he got one round, but then I double perfected him, and I got to turn around and just be like, does anybody want to speak up and say that again? Like, does anybody want to say that again?
Wow.
And, like, that is fighting games. I didn't even care that I lost because it was just so incredibly hype. And the energy is the kind of thing that you cannot replicate online. If people talk to me online the way they talked to me when we were all trash talking at a major, it would be hurtful. But when you're face to face in an offline environment and there's an understanding that at the end of the day you're all homies and you're all rooting for each other, that's just different. And I had more fun yelling at each other and taking some insults on the chin than I've had winning events. Like, that is what offline is about. And thank God one of my friends filmed the whole thing, because I didn't have any footage of it, and I got to watch it back and just be like, that was really something special. I hope people see that, because I put it in my CEO video. I hope people see that and go, okay, I need to go to an offline.
I need to go to an offline, I think.
Damn it, I dropped it.
What is your advice for someone who is, like, inexperienced going to an offline?
Do not go with the intention of winning anything, but don't become a massive doomer about how, like, oh, I'm just so bad and nobody here is actually gonna want to play with me because I'm so bad and I shouldn't even be here because I'm so bad. That's annoying. Being bad at the game is not annoying. Being bad at the game is part of the learning process. Constantly complaining that you're bad at the game and that nobody's gonna want to play with you is the only reason people wouldn't want to play with you. They are happy to play with you if you're bad. Just don't incessantly, like, insult yourself. You don't have to downplay yourself to that degree in order to be accepted in an offline environment. You just have to show up and be excited to be there. And, like, don't just focus on the tournament results. Like, play with as many people as possible. Just hang out with people. Cheer for whoever makes it to the finals. Get something good to eat. Like, it's not just about the results. But at the same time, if you do want to see improvement from attending an offline, then you definitely want to, like, talk to the people who beat you about what happened. Like, go and grab the guy that bodies you 2-0, no rounds dropped, and be like, okay, do you have any advice? Can we run it back? Can you, like, tell me what it is that went wrong? And then try to get 2 to 3 actionable things out of an event like that. And go home and work on those 2 to 3 things at a time. Because you will learn more from actually talking to people face to face at an offline than you would. Oh no! Oh my god, how?
Fireball!
That was weird. You will learn more from one day of actually talking to people in an offline environment than you would in, like, months and months of only playing ranked.
Yeah. This is why I'm glad that I talked to you, because today, like, my mantra to stream was like, okay, positive talk, be a baddie, no negative talk, because I think I'm someone who's like, well, I'm bad, you don't want to play with me, but I am glad that I got a chance to talk to you today, because I feel like online you're really good at talking well about yourself, and I think that is something that plagues the FGC.
Oh, that's because you don't see my tweets at 2 a.m. because you're probably asleep. My tweets
I'm
at 2 a.m.
probably
are all
asleep.
about how I'm ass and I will never get better because I just dropped 1,000 MR to complete and total idiots. Like, I still talk plenty bad about myself.
Damn. I do feel like something that plagues the community is, like, good players always just have to say their ass, even if they're really good.
I mean, the thing about that, and that used to annoy me a lot too. I remember I had a little bit of a spat with Brian F. I apologized to him about it in Evo, and he was already well over it because it bothered me more than it bothered him. But he had posted something about how he was just so terrible because he couldn't hit like 2k MR or whatever, and I was just like, do you realize how much better than almost everybody you are and how unfair it is to be like, I'm bad, and how it makes other people feel bad? But, like, it's not about the other person. It's about comparing yourself to where you want to be relative to previous you. So like there was a point where I was like, if you're in master rank, you don't get to complain that you're bad because you're in master rank and I want to be in master rank. And then I hit master rank and I was like, well, if you're maintaining 1500 MR, then you don't get to complain that you're bad because I can't get out of the 1200s and this shit's really hard. And then it was like, if you're at least 1600, and the bar keeps moving as to what I consider good, because everybody's, what they consider good is just who's better than them. So if you're playing worse than usual you're gonna feel like you're playing bad.
Yeah. Good point.
Like, if somebody's just posting, like, I do dislike the narrative that only, like, the best players in the world actually get to say they're good. I think that's shitty, and I think people should celebrate their accomplishments at every level. But, like, you can do that while being realistic. Like, I'm at 1700s MR. I'm in the top 3% of the player base or something. But there's huge skill gaps in every, like, 0.5% up from that point. So it's realistic to be like, well, I'm good, but there are a lot of people that are better than me. Whereas, like, if I were just like, oh, I'm not 2K MR, so I'm not even good at the game, yeah, that's a case of where I'm probably just getting caught up in my frustration that I'm not 1800 MR, because objectively, I'm very good at the game. But I feel all the places that I could be better at the game.
Yeah. So, femshems, when you have those moments at 2 a.m. and you're like, I feel like ass, or blah, 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 what is something that you do to, like, remind yourself that you're a baddie and you've come a long way?
I go to bed. Usually later than I should, but I literally just have to sleep on it. There is no universe in which I can convince myself at 2 a.m. on tilt that I'm not the worst player ever born. Like, it's just not gonna happen. Like, at that point, I am so wound and I'm so frustrated watching the points go down. Like, there's nothing that's gonna convince me that I'm not ass. So, I need to go to sleep. I need to wake up the next day. If I can calm down in the moment, if it's not full-blown 2 a.m. tilt, if I can just remove from ranked, usually I want to try to go into the replay review of the match that I lost horribly and figure out, like, what specific things I did and how I could avoid doing those a second time. Because once I feel like I learned something, then I'm like, well, I must not be ass, because there are lots of people that lose that badly and don't learn anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like me.
You just need somebody to, like, go into replay reviews with you or do a set with you where they're specifically focused on, like, telling you, like I said, 2 to 3 building blocks at a time that you want to focus on. Like, I could even tell you just by the end of this long set 2 to 3 things that I'm noticing that you could definitely change.
Really?
Oops, wrong button.
Okay, I want to ask you, a marry, fuck, kill.
Oh,
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, Marisa, default costume 1. Marisa, wedding costume. And, she has 3, right?
Yeah.
Is this the third?
One is the suit.
And the suit, and the suit. Marry, fuck, kill, all 3.
Obviously, I have to marry her in the wedding dress. It's a wedding dress. Not this one, though. It would have to be the white one, maybe the blue one.
Oh, you're
like,
traditional.
The thing I love about this one is that because it's, like, partially black, it's like she's dressed for a funeral, and then, surprise, it's yours.
I feel that right now.
But, so, obviously, marry Marissa in the wedding dress. I'm very torn between outfits 2 and 1. I think I might have to kill outfit 2 just because you can see less of her in outfit 2. Like, she still looks good, don't get me wrong, but, like, at least this outfit has, like, the open back despite being a wedding dress.
And that's the business, right?
You can't see a lot of her muscles and things in outfit 2. And then outfit 1 is she comes home from her gladiating all sweaty with them arms, and I get pregnant.
Smash. And smash.
Don't ask me how that works. It would work. We'd find a way.
Love always finds a way. At least that's what they told me in sex ed.
Or maybe she gets pregnant. I don't know. Maybe we both get pregnant. I was about to say Happy Pride Month, but Pride Month's over. I'm sad.
It's still on this channel. Till I die.
Oh, I got lucky. You shouldn't have done that.
Wow. Intense GGs.
Every now and then people, like, give me a hard time on Twitter about my, like, thirst posting, and I'm like, okay, first of all, it's not like I'm posting explicit things. Like, the worst I do is post I want redacted to redacted, and, like, whatever you read into that is up to you, because it's pretty heavily censored. But also, like, when Mike came out, like, every man on my TL was, like, full-blown gooning, and everybody was pretty generally chill about it. So if I want to talk about how I want Marissa's thighs to crush me like a watermelon, I think you guys can deal.
And I will deal. I love it. I love when people are horny on the main. I think we all should be.
I was definitely nervous coming into the FGC as a bisexual woman, and as a bisexual woman in a long-term relationship with another woman, that maybe that wasn't going to be respected, or it was going to be like, but don't you still need a man though? Or that people were going to be gross about it. And overwhelmingly, my experience as a queer woman in the FGC has just been that me and the immense number of straight guys can thirst for characters together. And I think that's how we heal the world. The Marissa Discord is just an army of cishet guys and me being like, biceps though.
And that's beautiful. And that's the community we love.
But thanks for having me on. This was definitely really fun. And as far as general, like, to give you like the super fast version, you parry constantly. I can throw you for free because you parry constantly. When you do hit me, you almost always spend 3 bars of your drive meter and as much super as you have, which leaves you with like no resources for the rest of the round. And every time you block something, if you don't parry, you mash.
Okay. What do I do?
So don't parry as much. It's okay to just block. Learn a couple of combos that don't spend any meter, like 1 or 2 B&Bs, and practice just using those for a while so that you can get used to doing damage without spending all your resources at once. And with the mashing, again, like literally just block. Just block solves the mashing problem and the parry problem.
Okay.
Like, just block and wait for them to do something that looks pretty obviously like it's not safe on block, and then kill them for it.
Okay, I wrote this down. I'm gonna talk to my senpai about it later.
Okay.
Thank you so much, FemShep. This was awesome.
Thank you for inviting me. This was really fun. And best of luck with the rest of the episode, too.
Thank you. You guys, that was FemShep! Hi Bon Bon, hi Plissy, hi Guy Incognito, hi NYC Max, hi Tervs, hi Bexley, hi Abyssal Soul Gaming, hi, I missed someone else too. Did I say hi Famish, hi the Streamer Savage, hi, I know I missed someone else, Blaze Effect! Okay, you guys, I'm so sorry. I'm such a bad streamer. Hi, FemShep! It's Lab Girls Club. A girl has to tell me it's okay. Can a girl tell me it was okay that I ignored everyone for a while? You've never told me that, Plissy. I've asked you to coach me and you say, no, I'm too busy playing with my real friends. That dark medium auto combo. Oh my god. Hi, Max. Oh my god. Thank you for gifting to Femshep. Femshep, I hope that you like your subscription. That is not what you told me. Show me the receipts. Thanks for being on Lab Girls Club. It's Lab Girls Club. You guys, should I open? I have a Mountain Dew or I have a High Noon. Yes, spam the modern demon emote. And I also have a modern love emote. Mountain Dew! Why are we trash? Because we're so good. The fuel of gamers. Would you look at the time? It's Jimmy Neutron time. It's high noon. You guys. Did I say hi, Bon Bon? I hope that you like your emotes. I make them. Okay, I'm going to show you guys the promotional image while we get everyone ready for our next baddie guest, Daniela. It's the Bad, Bad, Bad Girls Club. Okay, ready? I'm the host, 90-Minute Ad, and this is Lab Girls Club. Lab Girls Club. Okay, ready? Okay, ready? Okay, ready? Okay, ready? I'm the host, 90-Minute Ad, and this is Okay, ready? Okay, ready? Hi everyone, we're back from the ad break. I hope that you liked it. Okay, we're gonna welcome our second baddie guest. This baddie guest hails from New York, and she is a Ryu master, here to tell me everything that's ever happened in Street Fighter ever, because she's the best. Wait, you guys, what is her CFN? Is it Cute Ryu Enjoyer? I don't know who else that could be. Is it Cute Ryu Enjoyer? That has to be her. Daniela?
Hello?
Hi!
Hey Abby, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Is your CFN Cute Ryu Enjoyer?
Yeah, that's me.
I was like, there's no one else this could be.
Yep. Pretty on the nose.
Okay, welcome to our second baddie guest, Daniela!
Hey chat.
She's here in Lab Girls Club.
We are here.
I sent you an invite.
Okay, let me go check. I'm like adjusting my Discord volumes.
Yeah, I turned you up to 200. I don't know if there's something else I do.
Wait, what? Oh, Femchef said she didn't realize it was me. Yup, it's me.
Femshep, only the baddest baddies. Do you get it now?
That was a really good interview. I enjoyed it.
Did I do good?
You did great.
Well, you're next.
Ask away.
And don't think I'll go easy on you. Okay.
Hit me with whatever you got.
So, when did you first pick up a controller to play a video game? And I'm not just talking Street Fighter. I mean ever.
My first game was actually Sonic 2, which is my favorite game of all time because of that.
Let us begin.
That was on Sega Genesis.
Simple and clean.
That's a gaming console?
It used to be.
Whoa,
Oh, shit, I don't have
vintage.
volume. Yeah, and actually that was where I first played Street Fighter for the first time as well.
Wow, Sega Genesis. So what was your first Street Fighter?
Street Fighter 2. I was actually, so, secret bit of like Daniela lore, I actually started out playing Dawson. Because I just thought he was super weird and cool, but because I was like a little like DBZ head at the time, I moved over to Ryu because his fireballs kind of reminded me of like Goku, and yeah, I just kind of started from there.
He is kind of like Goku.
I can become stronger.
Yeah, he's like Goku, but like more handsome.
Ooh. Okay, so marry, fuck, kill. Goku, the blonde guy, or the girl in the show?
Wait, who's the blonde guy?
The
Oh, is that
blonde,
supposed to be a
evil-looking
Dragon Ball
one?
Z character?
Yeah, I don't know any of them.
That's just what they look like when they transform.
Oh, okay. His transform blondness, or what? Or the girl in the show? The blue-haired girl in the show.
Marry Goku, fuck blonde hair Goku, and I don't even know who the other character is, to be honest.
I don't either. Let's stick with what we know. So, have you played every Street Fighter from 2 to 6?
No, actually, I never played Street Fighter 4, which is like, it's the game that most people think is the best in the series, actually. I never played it because Ryu looked like a caveman in that game, so I had no interest in it. But there was like a long period where I just like wasn't really playing like games in general. I was a skateboarder for like 14 years, so during that time I really wasn't gaming.
Like
That was around when
professionally?
4 was out. No, I was just like,
On the streets.
just a skater, yeah.
A different kind of streets.
Yeah.
My brother and my dad both skateboarded, and they both had their knees come out of their bodies. Did you ever
I
have
my
a
arm
bad?
out of my body.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
I have an insane scar on my left arm, and I'm also like missing like a part of it. I have a rod in it, and yeah, I was skating down a hill, going like, I don't know, I was going super fast. I was like right as fast as like the cars were, and I ollied onto the curb, which is like the little jump, and
Oh, I know Ollie. I played Tony Hawk.
Yeah, I landed in a crack, and like my whole bone like came out of my skin, and it was insane.
Oh,
I touched it.
You touched it!
I did. I couldn't resist. It hurt like hell.
Oh my god. Damn.
But yeah, you actually still like count the stitches on my arm. They did like a really bad job on stitching my arm up, so I have like 56 little like lines on my arm from the stitch job they did.
Wow. Hot, cool. Is there anything she can't do?
They said I would be able to tell like when it's gonna rain because the metal in my arm would like have some sort of reaction to the weather, but that never happened. I feel like I got ripped off.
Really?
That would have been cool.
I feel like I can tell when it's gonna rain sometimes. I get like headaches sometimes from barometric pressure changes.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, not to brag, but
I don't really get too many headaches at all. I feel like that's the one medical thing I've had to deal with least. So I'm pretty fortunate for that. I used to get a lot of ear, so I don't know why.
I hear the horror stories of like people with migraines where like I can't even like do anything.
I had vertigo. I had like positional vertigo for like my entire time during college, which was super weird because it just kind of went away. I had neurological tests done on my brain to see like why I was getting dizzy, and nobody could figure out why. And then it just kind of stopped. I think I was getting too smart, like just too much knowledge, you know.
Your brain said no more. Slow it down. Go back to video games.
And then the games made me dumber again, so it all worked out in the end.
Nature finds a way to balance.
I'd like to think so.
What made you want to start being a streamer on Twitch?
I don't know. I guess I kind of just hit go live when I was playing Street Fighter 5 one day, and like it kind of stuck. It was fun. People were just like talking to me and giving me hints. My friend was like really into the FGC at the time, and they're the one that got me into it. And I guess I kind of just wanted to stop sucking because I was horrible when I first started out. So like other people that could teach me things was a pretty valuable resource.
Yeah. I'm pretty sucky.
Yeah, I was like really bad. I spent 2 years in silver in Street Fighter 5 before I like found like the little FGC that we all love, and yeah, like they civilized me. I stopped doing like dash sweep.
I have a question.
Sure.
Would you say that like street fighting is more of like a meticulous, precise science, or would you say it's more of an art form that creatively expresses?
It's both. You know, there is really that scientific side of it, but I think that a lot of player expression does exist, and everybody does have this little uniqueness about the way they play. No matter how prim and proper they try to get their technique to be, there's always like a distinguishable mark to the player, which is something I really enjoy about the about fighting games.
How do you diagnose someone?
Diagnose?
Yeah.
What would you diagnose me as?
Like, really good, and you put me in the corner and then I die. I don't know how to diagnose people. That's why I'm asking how you diagnose their gameplay.
I feel like when I'm playing rank, I diagnose everybody as a scrub.
Well, duh.
I guess, yeah, like there are like little subcategories of like Street Fighter player you could diagnose people as. Like rank warriors, Wi-Fi players.
Wait, what's a rank warrior? What's a Wi-Fi player? What are they like? They're marks. I'm marked by my Wi-Fi.
When I think of like a Wi-Fi player, like I think of like Street Fighter 5, like Wi-Fi Kens. They would like always pick like a laggy stage on top of like being on Wi-Fi and just like totally bad manners play. Just a unique, interesting like subtype of player.
Do you have any advice for those marked by Wi-Fi and scrubdom? What advice would you give them? Other than get a Wi-Fi cord.
Honestly, like they're just gaming. They're just as much a part of the community as we are. So I think that they actually have their place and they're to be loved as well.
Aww, that's so nice.
Yeah. It's true though, because you know, like I think that we get caught up in like the little like 1% that we are in, like at the high level or whatever. But most of the Street Fighter community is casual gamers, and they're really the ones keeping this game alive.
Yeah.
Because we wouldn't be enough.
No. That's for sure.
Have you decided to stick with Rashid as your character? I see you've been on Rashid for like months and months.
I really like him, but I don't know. I'm looking forward to meeting Sea Viper and the other new girl who looks cute. I like Mai too, so I don't know. I just really like Rashid, so I don't know what to do. I wish I could play random select, but just on the characters I like. like the 3 characters I really like and just rotate all 3 between each rank
Oh, like the
game.
random.
Yeah,
Yeah. I like this
but
colorway for him.
he's cute in pink.
Yes. I was so sad they didn't have like a good Ryu pink colorway in this game. I wanted to do the pink Ryu thing again. Remember in Street Fighter 5 it was like the pink Ryu colorway?
I know that you had like a Power Rangers gang where you were all different color Ryus. What would you say that Ryu players are like? How can you beat them?
Well, like, you mean like their playstyles, like online
Yeah.
Ryu?
Yeah.
It's like it's the craziest mixed bag, honestly. He's supposed to be played like really traditionally, but I think because he's most people's like first character, a lot of Ryu players end up having really unorthodox, like strange playstyles.
And that's where the
What was the question?
creativity comes in.
Yeah. But what was the question again?
Like how would you describe the Ryu player base and Ryu players and how to defeat them?
Just check dash. Just look for the dash. They're gonna dash eventually. If there's one thing they're gonna do, they're gonna dash.
Oh my gosh. I got you.
Trying to slide me.
I wanted to slide, but I'm not supposed to do it too much.
Slide into the
Don't start! You're gonna make me nervous. So would you say that a lot of becoming a master and a master Ryu player is about patience or about not being patient?
I think the best way to play Ryu is to look and see. He's not a rushdown character. He has rushdown, so yeah, you wanna play him sort of patiently, and then you can sort of do what you want. But he's definitely like a reactive, game plan oriented character.
Oh! Do you ever go to offline events?
I used to. I was doing a lot of that in Street Fighter 5. I feel like I really took Street Fighter 5 a lot more serious than I've been taking Street Fighter 6. I really do plan to do some of that stuff, but I feel like I want to hit certain accolades like in the game first. Like right now I'm really like steadily hovering between 16 and 17. I've hit 17 like every season at this point. But I feel like I don't play this game enough to get further than that because I get annoyed. So that's sort of my battle at the moment. Also, I just need a new controller because both my controllers need like some kind of a converter or something to use them offline, and I kind of just don't want to deal with that.
What kind of controller do you use?
Well, I just moved to leverless.
Oh.
So I have a Hot 42.
Oh.
But it's like PC only.
Oh. That's
Yeah.
not very
Most
offline friendly.
Most events are like played on PS5, I think, right now.
Yeah. I think so.
Become stronger.
Unless
That
you
was
come
also
to the
sort
one
of
in
a
DC.
discouraging thing for me, like when I was considering going to locals for 6, it was like really unoptimized. At most locals, it was like a PS5, and I really just like I don't like lag, so I'm kind of turned off by that. I think before like Arturo became like a weirdo and became exiled, like he was like optimizing more of the tourneys for the FGC, and I think the technology situation was like a little bit more stomachable. But it seems like we're all back on PS5 now.
Yeah, it's just cost efficient.
Yeah, I don't have a PS5 even to practice on. I didn't buy one.
Yeah, and you don't have to because, you know, you have your PC. But, Daniela, I have a would you rather question.
Okay.
Would you rather be teabagged and then have a CFN disconnect, or would you rather have an internet timeout where CFN said it was your fault?
What you mean? Oh, I get it. I'll take the teabag. Honestly, I hate it when I get DC'd and I lose points. That's like one of the most tilting things ever. I'd rather get teabagged. At least I'll laugh.
Wow.
I like it when people teabag and rage quit on me. It makes me happy.
You're crazy, girl. You're a crazy girl.
I usually did something to deserve it, so it's okay. Have you ever teabagged anybody?
Yeah.
Have you ever rage quit on anybody?
Yeah.
Yeah, it low-key feels so good.
I remember once in Street Fighter 5, I was playing a Fang, and I just turned off the computer.
Understandable, though. Yeah, Fong has that effect. Damn, Secret Abbey lore.
Yeah, the offline archives. And I usually won't teabag someone unless they teabagged me first. And usually, most of the time, I won't even teabag back, but sometimes I will.
I think the #1 way to get me to teabag is to play a Shoto character and do every anti-air besides DP. You're guaranteed a teabag from me if you play that way. I'm gonna get the wall splat, and I'm gonna take extra time before I start my combo to teabag.
See, I would probably teabag more if I was good at the game. If I could get guaranteed wall splat, my tees would be bagged in their face.
I mean, there's no barrier for entry for teabagging, I think.
Really?
You just gotta follow your heart.
Wow. I feel like today's episode, I'm really learning how much I limit myself.
You do anything you put your mind to. If you want to teabag that ranked Ryu, then, you know, within your power to do
You
so.
approve?
Well, I won't tell anyone.
No!
One of my struggles recently has been like switching to leverless. In general, like has leveled me down like considerably. It's really hard for me to like finish my combos a lot of the time. It's gotten a lot better, but it's like a constant struggle.
Hi, Isa Latina, I love you!
Some motions, I'm just not good at them.
Me too, and that's why I will advocate for everyone to switch to modern.
It really did cross my mind as an idea. I did lab modern a bit. The only reason I didn't is because of the limited like move selection, but they made that better, so I think it's worth checking out again, but at the same time I think I'd just be running from like my issue of having bad execution, and it won't make me better.
Yeah.
This is my chance.
I don't know. I don't know enough to know. Do you think that I'm parrying a lot or like normal amount?
It looked normal. I don't really know what you're thinking right now on defense. I think I'm kind of overwhelming you for the most part, so I expect the response to be a little sloppy. I'm just kind of pouring on the pressure with frame traps. So it's
You're
hard to
so
get out of
good at
that.
diagnosing this. See what I mean?
In general, like if you want to parry out of a frame trap, like you can wait for the third hit, and like you could do block 2 hits and then parry on the third, and you'll escape with a perfect parry. Or you could look for the second hit if it's a drive rush normal. You know, there's frame data involved, but in general, usually it kind of works that way.
Ah! I'm gonna die!
Like, I think what I'm doing right now is pretty much inescapable unless you do an EX reversal or a drive reversal
What's an EX reversal?
or a perfect parry.
Is
Oh,
a
I'm sorry, OD reversal. I'm stuck in Street Fighter V with my terminology.
is that like when you do a DP?
Yeah, like the 2-bar DP. The invincible DP, like one of these.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, that one. You have to use that to get out when I'm putting on the pressure.
you call it 2 bars because it did 2 bars. Okay, earlier FemShep talked about the bar meter. What if I told you I never look at that except for when I burn out? And then I'm like, ooh, burnout boys! And then I wait for it to come back, and I never pay attention to it other than that.
Yeah, you probably want to look at it because it decides your whole outcome.
I did the EX reversal.
Yep, that was it. And now I'm forced to start my pressure over.
Yeah. Oh.
I think, like, in terms of neutral, you know, I don't know, I'm not really giving you too much to work with, but, like, you want to use, like, a nice, like, big button to catch a whiff punish and then start your pressure.
Wow.
I'm not really sure what you would do against me. I think against a player like me, like, right now, you could be, like, reacting with, like, because, you know, you have modern, so you could just do, like, reaction OD DP to stop my drive rushes if you don't like it when I, like, rush in.
Yeah, dashes. Oh no. I'm in the corner again! There's something in my eye. Don't cry, don't cry.
Ryu's on some crazy shit this season, I don't even know.
Sure you can.
How has your experience in the FGC been so far? You went to your first offline local recently, right?
Yeah, I've been. It was like I went to New Jersey to like meet Shobokins and Miss Patricia, but it wasn't like a tournament. I have gone to a tournament in DC, and I think I got like 15th place. Yeah, a lot of people call that top 16.
Oh, not bad. Was the local, was it at the brewery?
The one in New Jersey was.
Hackensack Brewery?
Yeah.
Nice, I've been there before actually. I went to that local a few times.
It was really fun. I got drunk on the slushies.
Nice. Oh, nice, super. Yeah, that's a really nice local, cute little neighborhood. It's kind of close and far for me. Like, it's just a bus ride from the local bus terminal, but it's kind of like, I don't know. Jersey kind of freaks me out. I never know where I am in Jersey.
I know, they were like, oh, this is just like if you're just outside of DC to New York City. They were like using that analogy for me, and I was like, I'm in the suburbs! Also, Badass, I want to come back. I just, like, their events keep happening and I'm not getting the promotion for it, and I don't know what's up. So, I also can't
What
talk.
state are you living in now? You're living in DC?
No, I was, but now I'm in Virginia.
Oh, Virginia.
Yeah, I'm far now. I'm gone.
It's cool that you came by while you were around.
Yeah.
I wish I had made it out that day, but I forget what I was doing. I saw your tweets about it.
I
I was
know.
doing something that day.
I wanted everyone to come, but I might go back maybe like next year.
Yeah, maybe like we all like meet at a big major one day or something.
Yeah, we should go. I really want to go to the Combo Breaker one because I really want to go to Chicago, but I also want to go to Evo someday, but not this year.
When's Combo Breaker?
I don't know. I'll Google it. Combo.
I'm definitely gonna go to some majors starting next year. I would say probably like the earliest would be like March. And I'm gonna try to make it out to my local. There's actually a local near me that just popped up, and I haven't gone because like I need a new controller. But
Oh.
yeah, it's like down the block. So
FemShep
I'm being a
says
really
it.
bad gamer.
FemShep says that it's Memorial Day weekend.
Oh, wait, when is that?
September? Wait, let me double check. May?
Oh, this year?
Wait, Memorial
Oh,
Day
next,
weekend.
next.
I think it would, yeah, it would be Monday.
We're talking about next year?
Yeah, Monday, May 25th, 2026.
Oh, yeah, that's actually pretty doable. I might actually make it out to that.
I think doable for me too, but I don't know what I got going on May 25th, 2026.
I never even know what I've got going on, like, next week.
Yeah.
I'm, like, impossible to make plans with.
It'd be like that. Me too. I mean, I'm not impossible to make plans with, but it's a lot. Can't in memoriam Memorial Day. Well, Daniela, did you like being on Lab Girls Club?
Yeah, it was super cool. Thank you for having me.
Okay, you're free. You're released, but you can also hang out with me and Sarah Zale if you want.
You're setting me free.
Yeah. And also, there might be an after party. I want to have an after party.
Well, I'm going to be hanging out in the chat, so, you know, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
All right, bye, Abby.
Bye.
See ya.
That was Daniela. Cute Ryu enjoyer of the FGC. Okay, sorry I ignored everyone for so long. Badass, how are you? That was Daniela. It's Lab Girls Club. It's the Lab Girls Club. You guys, did I do good today? Fighting? Hardcore fighting? Fighting capitalism like everyone else? Ugh, those are the real streets we fight, is it not? I can tell my fight with capitalism is getting intense with how hyper fixated I am on Stardew Valley. Teehee! Do we all get that way sometimes? Thanks, Bexley. Both of them did. Everyone is so much better than me. Don't parry as much. Meterless combos, question mark? Mashing. Just block. Danielle told me you have to figure out the play style. There's so many senpais to learn from. Is Sarah Zale still here? It's the Lab Girls Club. It's the Lab Girls Club. Everyone has somebody they're bad compared against. Some characters kind of rely more on meter, to be honest, so by default, some gotta cash in. I think I'm a character who relies on meter, and I don't think it has to do with my Street Fighter character. I think it has to do with my personal character. Plus, you are a senpai to me. Isn't Rama your senpai? Or Sky? I don't know the hierarchy. It doesn't end. You just have to be better than the last version of you. Whoa. And I am. I started in Iron. Sky don't want you. Sky doesn't not want you. He just doesn't want Street Fighter 6. It's not personal. Oh my gosh. It's not personal. You guys, I think I have to keep everyone distracted until Senpai gets here. Should I try another ranked game? I'm I'm kind of nervous. Or should I go to the hub? Or should I stop streaming? Oh my god, Daniela, it's time! It's time to cash in all my Ryu knowledge now! Okay, it could be totally random. It could be really classical. They're gonna dash. They're always gonna dash. Oh. Famish help! Okay. This is going like me and Daniela's matches were going. Did I learn nothing? Oh no. Okay, it's fine. Just remember we worked on 14 months ago. Oh my god. Gladius. Drive, rush, and throw. It's you! EXTP, okay. Well, I got killed that time for doing it. Pussy, you're fired! I'm firing Pussy for that. Daniela, don't worry, you're safe. Oh my god, the booty. Wait, is that legal? Is it legal for me to be looking at this? Did you guys know I live in Virginia now? I just moved here. Porn is basically illegal. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the PORN word, but you have to give a government ID to watch it. Did you know that? I mean, I don't know how I know, but I had to find out the way I think all Virginians had to find out.
This is my chance.
Oh, what? Yep. Oh my god. Help! Okay, just kidding. I got this. Pussy is not close to pussy. Don't be insane. Oh no. Oh no. Bully. I didn't call you pussy. Plus, why would that be bullying? I'm firing pussy is quite the phrase. I said Plissy. I said his name is Plissy. Police. Okay. Oh, Sarah! Okay. I was keeping everyone distracted, but I'm losing. There's some things I want to learn. Oh, to Daniela! Thank you, please. Even though everyone thinks her name is Pussy, I don't know why. Just be nice and polite. To Plissy, his name is not Pussy. D-Puss. I don't know why everyone's being so immature. Do you guys think his name stands for Dick Pussy? Okay. Woo! It's time to be senpai'd. I think I closed Discord. Whoops. Okay. Sorry if it calls everyone when I do this. Woo! Sarah Zale? Can you hear me? Sarah Zale?
Hello?
Hi!
Hello, hello?
Hi!
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, okay. Yes, I can hear you. My mic wasn't on. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Hi!
Hi, how are you? How have you been?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. I was really enjoying FemShep and Daniela's interviews. There's a lot of good stuff in there. So shout outs to them. They did really great.
I know. And also, I got
And so
things...
did you.
Oh, thank you. I have things I want to work on. I'm ready.
Oh yes, please let me know.
Okay. I want to learn what a
so-
frame trap is.
You want to know what a frame trap is? Okay. Do you know what a frame trap is?
I know that people say it a lot, and I understand, like, the name meaning of it, but I don't know when I can do them and how to do them or what they are.
Okay. Chat, if you want to help me out, I'm not the best at explaining things, but a frame trap is basically, like when you press a button and your opponent wants to, like after blocking the button, they want to challenge it, by trying to press a button back, but you have enough frame advantage to press another button that will catch them pressing, and then you'll get a counter hit. I'm so sorry. Does that sound completely crazy to you? I feel like I'm explaining it really bad.
FemShep is
But
explaining
it's basically when you catch them pressing a button when it's not their turn. I think is like a good way to explain it.
Okay.
If you try to press a button, your button can start, but it will get interrupted before it can hit them. So when you block your big charge punch. Yeah, because like there's spacing traps and there's frame traps. I think frame traps are a lot more simpler, but frame traps is when your opponent tries to take a turn away from you, but it's not their turn. So when you press a button, they get counter hit, and you could combo off it. And let me see. Let me see if I could like try to show it to you in training mode. Let me see. My controller's not working. Hold on. Okay, 1 second. My mouse is working, but my controller's not working. 1 second. Your fastest button takes 4 frames to come out. Yeah, so the fastest button in the game is 4. On frame 3, my button will interrupt your button. That's a frame trap. Yeah, so you have to be +1, right? The person frame trapping has to be +1 on block in order for them to be able to do that, right? By the way, edge of chat overlay. Oh, okay. You leave a gap, but it's too small for them to hit you back, and you hit them instead. Hold on, guys. Like, okay, there. I don't know. My controller was like not working just now. Okay.
Oh.
Trying to think what are Rashid's frame traps.
Fighting master.
Fighting master.
Let me see something real quick. Can you just block? Oh, can we turn on the frame meter? How do you do this? Environment, parameter. Okay. Frame meter on. Okay. Okay, so just block. Okay, so I'm +1 here. So after after you block this medium punch, try to do light punch and see what happens. Okay, wait. Let me see. Okay, you see that counter hit? Let me see. Yeah, so block the medium punch and then press jab. Dang, am I just like doing this wrong? I'm +1 here. Oh no, I think it would be, yeah. I should be pressing sand jab, right? I think. Because I'm +1 here, so my 4 frame would be, like 3 frames, technically, right here, right? Right, chat? Are you, trying to jab?
No.
After the medium punch, try to jab. Okay, there. Okay, there. Okay, I think I got it, chat. So, that counter hit. So, what's happening right now is I'm frame trapping you right now. So what's happening is that I'm catching you pressing when it's not your turn because I'm +1 here. Let me see. Okay. But yeah, you see, you kind of understand what's going on here?
I think so.
That's like a real, yeah, that's like a really basic frame trap. If you think your opponent is like gonna try to press after blocking this medium punch, and kind of like a good habit to do is confirming off of, you know, like the punish counter and the counter hit cues on the screen. That it does take a bit of practice, but if you play the game enough, I think you just get used to it, because that's how I got good at it. Do you want to try it on me just to see how it feels?
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna just try to jab after your medium punch. Okay, go. Okay, see, yeah, you're frame trapping me right now.
I'm doing
Yeah,
it!
see, I'm trying to... Yeah, you're doing it. So I'm trying to challenge your medium punch, but it's not my turn. There you go. Yeah, see? Okay. Yeah. But this is, like... This frame trap is so... Like, you have to be frame perfect with it, so if your jab comes out, like, 1 frame too slow, then... you know, my jab is gonna come out and, you know, I'm gonna take my turn back, but yeah. But yeah, so every time you see that yellow counter hit sign on the screen?
I saw it. Yeah, that one.
Wait, yeah, so that yellow counter hit sign on the screen, do you know what that means?
No.
So that means that you're catching the... Okay, so there's 3 phases of an attack, right? Like, this is an attack, this is an attack, this is an attack, this is an attack, a super is an attack. Like, everything is an attack, right? And there's 3 phases to every attack, right? There's the startup frames, the active frames, and the recovery frames. That's just like standard FGC terminology, so, you know, like, you'll hear people talking about this stuff a lot. But yeah, so startup frames is how long it takes for this move to come out, right? So I'll do a slow button so that it's kind of easier to tell, because Alright, let me see. What's a good
Oh,
example?
is the startup the green?
No, that's, this is, you mean this one, right? This is, Drive Rush.
Oh,
Do you do
it
Drive
says
Rush,
four
by the
frame?
way?
Not
Oh, what-
really, because I don't
Okay.
really know how.
Okay, I think you would level up so much if you started utilizing Drive Rush more. Yeah, I think you would hit diamonds super easy if you know, just got used to using Drive Rush. But you know, whenever you're ready for that, we'll talk about that. Maybe we can talk about that today if you want.
Okay.
I
I also want to be
but
meaty.
you want to do meaties? Okay, yeah, that's a good. Meaties are good too. It's labeled in text above the bars, startup and total. Yeah, I'm trying to like explain the concept of it. Let me see. Like this. So this takes 12 frames to come out, right? So you know, like in animation, you know, frames in animation, you know, like
The moving picture.
30 frames. Yeah, just moving pictures, you know. That's pretty much what frames is, you know, when you hear that phrase. But yeah, if you look at the screen, do you have the frame meter on your
do.
end? Let me see.
Thank
You
you,
do?
Eggnog
Okay.
Poppy. It's July 20th. But almost
Oh.
my birthday. It's the startup
Oh, happy-
frames of my birthday.
Happy birth month.
I know it's my birth month.
That's exciting.
It is.
Okay. Okay, so look at the screen right now. Do you see the words that colored, like that rainbow bar on the bottom of the screen? And you see how it says startup, total, advantage, blah blah blah. You see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so startup. So just look at the frame meter. Wait, let me see what you see. Okay, so my frames is on the
Sorry, we're too
bottom, right?
Mine's on
Yours
the
is on the
bottom.
top. Oh, yours is on the bottom. Oh, because you're second player. Okay. So you see what it says for startup?
Yeah.
Like what do you see for startup?
9F.
9 frames, yeah. So this button takes 9 frames to come out, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now press something else.
Okay.
Okay, that one takes 8 frames, so that one's a little faster. And that one's super fast. That's your fastest button. So 4 frame. 4 frame is the fastest button you have. Okay, so yeah, startup frames, that's how many frames it takes for the move to come out. When the move actually hits you, like so here, so 9 frames for this to come out, but when it actually connects and hits you, this is called an active frame. So, cause there is like a point in time where, God, this is, I don't want to like over-explain. I feel like I'm over-explaining. Chat, am I over-explaining?
No,
I feel like I always over-explain and it makes it more confusing than it is. But yeah, like, active frame is when it actually hits you.
Is that the red?
And the, yeah, actually, you're right. It's like that hot pink. I think it's hot pink, but it could be red. But yeah, so, you know, that one's 3 active frames, but see on the 9th frame, okay, wait. So on the 9th frame is active. So yeah, there's startup frame, active frame, and the time that it takes him to bring his arm like back to his body, like to go back to neutral, that's recovery frame. So yeah, like every attack has 3 phases: startup, active, and recovery. So that's, you know, something to remember. That information is pretty much gonna follow you for the rest of your fighting game career. So it's important to know.
FemShep says startup. The move is beginning, but can't hit them yet. Active frames during these, they can take the damage of the move. Recover frames. Time before you can move again to do something else.
Yeah, like, because, what's a move? Like, okay, go ahead and block this. So, you know when you do an eagle spike, and you can't do anything for a long time, so it's pretty much like your opponent's, like, it's a free punish for your opponent, right? That's because this move has so many recovery frames.
I'm not blocking
Like,
it.
go ahead and block this.
So bad, sorry.
Like, this has so many recovery frames, it's just like,
Is it the
it's a free
blue?
punish. Yeah, actually. Damn, that's a lot. That's like 1 billion. What is the recovery on this? It doesn't... 27 on hit? But on block, it's like... It's
55.
off the Richter scale. Oh yeah, it's like so much. Yeah, you're right, 55. So, you know, that gives your opponent so much time to... They could dash or, you know, drive impact or drive rush or whatever. But yeah, so moves that have a lot of recovery frame, you know, it kind of... You don't want to be in that position a lot. Actually, ever. You don't want to be in that position ever because you're basically vulnerable. What am I talking about? Okay, what were we talking about
Frame
originally?
traps.
Frame traps. Okay, so I showed you one basic frame trap. So, okay, let's switch again where I'm in the corner and you're gonna frame trap me.
Okay.
So go ahead and do your frame trap on me.
Oopsie, wait. I might not be able to hit the
Okay.
buttons fast enough.
It's okay. Okay, see, there, you did it right there. Okay. You did it right there. Okay, so something you can do when you see that yellow counter hit sign. Okay, I'm gonna frame trap you, so see what I do, okay? Okay. Go ahead and try to jab after the medium punch.
Okay.
Okay, so you could do that, right? Like, you could get a full conversion right there. If you drive rush. Do you wanna try drive rushing at me? Like, just press a button and drive rush, turn green? Okay. I noticed you do a lot of raw drive rush, which is fine. That has its place, but do you ever do like button drive rush? Button, like it.
No.
Go ahead and try it. Like, get used to it. So just go ahead and drive rush at me a bunch. Yeah. So you could do stand fierce. You could do. Yeah, his drive rush buttons are his heavy punch, his jab, his medium punch, and his low forward. That's pretty much it. So all his punches you could drive rush off of, except his crouch. Oh no, never mind. Okay, I was wrong. So you could drive rush off all his punches.
What do you mean drive rush off of? Like, just hit the
like-
thing again and do the double forward?
Like, like, I'm gonna show you, like, this is drive rushing off of a heavy punch. Like, so I'm gonna do the heavy punch, and then drive rush at you. Like, that's it. You get it? You wanna try it? Yeah, beautiful. Oh my gosh, okay. Like, that right there is so powerful. Like, that is such a strong tool to have. Just doing that. Because you get, like, you know, as long as it hits, you know, you get like a full combo conversion, right?
Okay.
But yeah, I recommend just practicing that a lot. Just doing, you know, just that, just drive rushing off of a button, you know. So, like I said, all his punches. Yeah. Isn't it fun too? Like, it just
It's
makes the
kind
game
of
more fun. Yeah, because it, like, you get longer combos and it just looks so cool, right? But yeah, all his punches and this guy right here, the low medium kick. What else?
If you parry during the cancelable frames, you will drive rush cancel. So you know how you have
Yeah.
moves that can cancel into special moves? If you tap parry, you will cancel into drive rush. A good place to start with drive rush cancels is just your crouch medium kick. I don't know if I have
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I think we talked about this before. Like because yeah, like I don't think modern Rashid has low medium kick. Like this button right here, like can you do this at all? Oh, there you go. Is
I
that
can.
is that easy? Okay. Yeah. So like press that button and then parry. Like just press parry immediately after. Yeah, like just keep trying. Okay. It's gonna look like this. It's gonna look like that.
Am I doing it wrong?
You'll see green if you do it. If you
I
do
have
it
to
right.
let go of down. Oh.
Nice. Okay, how did that feel? Do you prefer pressing parry or do you prefer doing the forward, like the double forward input?
It feels really cool, but I don't know how to do it yet.
Okay, it's okay. You just need to practice it, and I think you'll get used to it. But I think,
It kind of makes me
think
feel
parry-
like a baddie.
yeah, I think it's way easier than doing forward, honestly. Like way easier, and it's less fatiguing on your hands too, which is important.
You can also double tap forward to drive rush cancel.
Hey, you want some
Yeah, I think that's how you usually, drive rush.
Yeah, like that, right?
Yeah,
Is
but
that a
I
drive
think
rush cancel?
yeah, exactly. So when I say like button into drive rush, that's a drive rush cancel pretty much. So let me see. Okay, there's something I want you to practice this. Hold on. Drive gauge. How do you do this?
If you drive rush
vitality.
off of a blue, you can hit a medium,
X.
which wins if they tried to hit a button. Throw them, which wins if they blocked. Jab, which can combo if it hits them. But if they blocked it, you can throw them or jab again. Both will beat them mashing. Or you can walk back a little bit, trick them if they tried to hit throw and hit their failed throw. I said crouch medium kick. I don't know what happens with the asterisk. It's because it might have looked like a link, and I'm a cop, and I can't let people send links. You're frame trapping
Okay.
me. What was
Oh
that?
no, okay, so that's what I want you to practice. I want you to just do this
Do it
over
again.
and over and over and over again. Like just this. Like just do this 1,000,000 times. Or until I die. Like this is it.
Heavy punch parry. Heavy punch parry at the same time.
Yeah. No, not at the same time. Like, you were doing it earlier.
Okay. Ready?
But yeah, just do it over and over and over and over and over again. That was good.
Mine is slow.
Just gotta... Yeah, you're learning the rhythm of it, so, that's okay.
Sorry.
There you go. Okay. You got some habits ingrained in you.
Yeah. It's kind of hard
There you
because my
go.
parry is my right bumper button, but I wonder if I have to hold this one, my right trigger to do the. I have to hold the right trigger
think-
to do the heavy punch.
So do you think it's easier for you to just press forward, the double forward? Is that easier for you?
But you have to hold parry anyway.
No. You don't have to parry if you're gonna do the forward. Like, whichever way is easier for you to drive rush.
It might be easier if I switch my controller layout. Because I think on the modern, they actually suggest that you put it... I think if I switch my throw button and my parry button... Have I ever played an instrument? No. Except my voice. But I wonder if I switch my throw button and my parry button, if that would be easier.
Do you want to try that right now?
Yeah. I think I have to go into my settings though.
Okay, let's do it.
Just press the button and then double tap forward. I was trying. Okay. How do I do this?
How do you do it? I don't know. I don't know from this screen. Oh, I guess press square. And then what? Press square?
Button preset.
Yeah, and then triangle. Or, I mean, your buttons might be different from me, but...
Okay, I'm gonna switch that, and then... Okay. Okay. Okay, we'll see if this works.
Okay. So go ahead and just try that exercise that I showed you just now.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Oopsie. Sorry.
Why are you stunting on me? Dang.
I don't know. It just happened.
There you go. So that's easier for you? Do you think you could do that like all the time?
Yeah.
Okay. Try to get that heavy punch after the green.
Okay.
There you go. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was it. Now just like loop it. Okay, you did one cycle of it. But then you keep is the light spinning mixer, is that like a habit or is that like an input thing?
It's like when I have to hold down the auto button to do this button, and if you hit it twice, it's gonna happen.
Oh, what? Wait.
Yeah.
So there's no way to just not do auto combo? I really don't understand modern at all, so...
I think if I maybe hit the button less times, but like I don't really know how to do that.
She can't mash?
I can't not
Wait.
mash.
I'll cure you of your boredom real fast. Bet on
That's... okay. I'm very confused. Modern Rashid only gets crouch medium kick. Off the auto combo, you have to hold auto and hit medium once, then let go of auto? I have no idea. So you're telling me that you can't do this? Oh wait, let me see. Parameter, let's do this. Refill, standard, fix. Okay. She can? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Modern players, I need you guys to take over, because I have no idea how modern controls works.
I'm doing it!
Oh my god, you're doing it! You're doing it! You're doing
I'm
it!
doing it!
You're
That
doing
shit,
it!
look!
Oh my gosh.
I don't even know how
Holy
I'm
shit.
doing this. Do you think I could win a whole game like this?
I mean, you're gonna run out of drive meter after like 2 of them. But yeah,
Did you
just
see that?
getting used to it. Yeah, it came out of nowhere too. You just started doing it. Okay, that was good though. That was good.
Oh wait, I fucked up. Sorry.
Prepare for turbulence. 3, 2, 1, and picture.
Doing raw drive brush only costs green bar?
Coming in.
Wait. Now I'll never be able to do it again. Where did it go? Okay.
Nice. Okay. Now, I'm just really trying to get you used to doing a drive rush cancel like that. I just want you to get used to it and, you know, be able to do it easily whenever you want. And so that's the point of this exercise right here. Okay, so now can try it off the jab, right? So do this. This one's a little harder because it's faster. Yeah, so yeah, that one, the timing is like really different, but yeah, Rashid he gets his jab drive rush is so strong because he gets so much off of it.
This one's hard because my buttons are right next to each other.
Wait, can he crouch up? Yeah, he can. Okay.
What if...
Wow, Rashid's really good. Nerf this character, Capcom. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't nerf
Okay, cool,
him.
cool. Yeah, no, don't nerf him. Buff him some more, Capcom.
Can I join Buff Rashid level 2?
Oh, hell yeah. I don't know. I don't know how clubs work. I'll send you an invite if I can figure out how to do it. Or I could join Lab Growth Club. I mean.
Yeah. Wait. Are you not all? Did I not send you an invite?
I don't know. I rarely ever check the club page. So
I think
I'm
I've
not
tried
sure.
to send everyone an invite who I could. You might be maxed out on clubs.
Thoughts? Come on, we're
But you're
Maybe.
up the pace.
Okay. Join Lab Girls Club? Hell yeah.
Hey, you want some excitement?
Okay, so like kind of, so everything, like all the explaining and talking and all that stuff that I showed you just now, so kind of like putting it all together, like putting all the little pieces together. The reason I told you all that is because, so when you're doing your frame trap in the corner, you're doing this, and then you get the counter hit, right? Yeah, right there. Okay, so the reason why I showed you that was so when you do get the counter hit, then you can do something like that, right? So, right? You could do something like this.
Because you drive rush after it.
Yeah. So, 'cause his drive rush jab is so good, and it's also like a pretty important part of his kit, I feel. And it's fucking fun. Like these light hit conversion combos in the corner is probably the funnest part about playing Rashid, in my opinion. But yeah, like once you get good at them, they're pretty fun. But yeah, that's why I showed you all that just now. So I don't know. Do you want to try it? You want to try it on me?
Yeah.
Like, so we'll do the frame trap, and then when you see the counter hit,
the
because counter
heavy
hit
is
means
the
that you frame
easiest.
trapped me. Yeah, it is because it's like a slower button. But you can only really like you could only do this like if you're punishing a big whiff. So I'm gonna whiff something really big in front of you, and then you're gonna do the, you know, the heavy punch into drive rush. Okay.
Okay.
So I'll do like this.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, I'm a little far, but so you can like just like dash up and punish me.
I'm messing it up. I'm messing it up.
It's okay. No, it's okay. You just learned it. Yeah, you know, you still have to like get used to it. Yeah, that was perfect. That was perfect. You have to finish the combo, but other than that, that was.
Palm Tree Top, thank you! Think of your green drive meter as your cash money, baby. Spend it wisely and protect your spirit on burnout.
Who said that? That's awesome.
Palm Tree Top.
Oh, Palm Tree Top! Hi, Palm Tree Top. That was beautiful. Huh. That was good.
I feel so cool when I do it.
It does, right? Like, that's Street Fighter 6. It's all just drive rushing. I don't know, it's like one of the worst and best mechanics of the game simultaneously. But yeah, it's fun. But yeah, that's pretty much the only time you're gonna ever do heavy punch drive rush. Is if you're whiff punishing or if you're punishing something. That's it. Like using it to pressure someone is not really practical. But yeah, it's only good for whiff punishing and punishing. But for pressuring, jab into drive rush is like one of his strongest pressure tools. Because you could just like mash, yeah, you could just mash jab and then continue pressure and you get a whole combo. You could even like go into level 3 off of it. So, let me see, because you could do drive rush, like you could do jab. Let me see, what is it? Jab, jab, medium. Is it medium kick? Wait, hold on, let me try something on you. Oh, okay, so it's jab and then medium, or yeah, standing medium kick. So jab, drive rush, jab. Yeah, I think you should practice that. Jab, drive rush, jab. Jab, drive rush, jab. Because eventually, once you get good at that, then you're gonna be able to start doing stuff like
Me?
you're gonna be able to do that.
Me
And-
do that?
Yeah, like off of a jab, drive rush, jab. That's why it's so strong, right? Like he gets so much off of it. He gets so much off so little. So yeah, just jab, drive rush, jab, jab, drive rush. I can't even say it. It's like a tongue twister,
Jab,
but
drive rush, jab, jab, drive rush, jab, jab, drive rush, jab.
yeah, exactly.
Am I doing good?
Yeah, just boom, 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 boom.
You're way better
Like-
at it.
Yeah, because I practice it a lot, but once you start practicing this a lot, you'll get it down easy. Yeah, see? You're already doing it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So once
Am I a master now?
you can be, let me see. What else can he get off his jab driver strap? No, I already did that. What else can he get? But yeah, I think I think you get it. Like, I don't wanna over-explain. I feel like I already brought up a lot of concepts and, you know.
I like it. I don't think you're
Yeah.
over-explaining.
I'm sorry, I'm really self-conscious about it because I feel like, in general, I just over-explain everything, so.
No, I think it's the perfect amount. I'm doing it at
Thank you.
Saraseo!
Yay! You are doing
At
it!
the Saraseo.
I'm so happy, yeah. You're gonna level up, like, so much.
I want to try medium now.
Diamond.
No.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Medium.
Okay.
I'm telling you, if you just, like, sit in training mode, like, 1 hour a day, just practicing these drive rush combos, you're gonna be insane at the game.
Oh my god. It's hard. It's harder on medium.
Yeah, it's confusing because, like, he has, like, a forward medium punch.
I like this one.
Yeah. Okay, so he can actually drive rush off this too. This is like, I like drive rushing off of this button because he could do like
Ooh.
it's one of his optimal bread and butters. So let me think. Okay, wait, hold on. Don't block.
Okay.
I'll show you something he can do. Actually, I don't know if it works on Rashid though, because it only works on certain characters. How do you do this? Refill. Parameter.
Active mind is a strong
How do you
mind.
do this?
Don't tell me you're
Can I? Okay, I don't think I can do it on. Yeah. I can't do it because you're not a training dummy.
I could be a training dummy if you want.
Okay. Just go ahead and charge a fireball. Like, just charge it all the way. And keep doing that. Yeah. Okay. Oh no, it doesn't work on Rashid. Okay, it only works on certain characters.
Girlish, I want to show you what I've learned. Look at this. Ready?
Okay. Okay, do it.
Wait, sorry. Starting now. Wait. Do you see that? Also, look, my cat's here.
Hi, Bear.
She's leaving.
Bye, Bear.
She was here for a second. Now she gone.
Okay, so realistically, you won't be able to just, like, do this. Like, realistically, you're probably gonna want to go for something more like this. Wait, hold on.
Easy. I could do that.
Yeah. Cause, you know, cause you're not always gonna have a full bar of drive gauge on you. So, you know, sometimes you just want to do like a more simple combo, right? Like, so, or you could even just do this. Like that right there. Boom, boom, boom. And then you get Oki, you get the corner carry, like this combo's fucking fantastic. Like, you get so much advantage off of this, so yeah. If you wanna, like, try that, just this. So just boom, boom,
Into
and
a
then Eagle Spike.
I'll try,
Yeah.
but I don't know if I can do it as good as you.
It's okay. No, I don't expect you to. Like,
Okay.
you know, you're just learning this, so.
Okay. Ready?
Okay.
Okay. I messed up.
Yeah. It's okay. No pressure. This is like not a big, you know, pressure
This is
to
the biggest
perform
deal
well.
of my life.
No, it's not.
It's
You're
the
learning.
biggest
It's
deal
okay.
ever. Did I do it too soon?
Okay, we got the eagle spike. I wasn't watching. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Wait, now I'm nervous. Don't
There you
watch. Okay.
Okay. Okay, just get that heavy punch and you'll be good.
Okay. Don't look at me! Okay.
Okay, I'll be quiet. I won't say anything.
Okay. Heavy punch. Wait. Heavy punch. Heavy punch. That's wrong. Heavy punch. No. Okay. Heavy punch. Wait. Heavy punch, drive rush. Heavy punch. I just hit the wrong direction at the end. Okay.
It's okay.
Heavy punch, drive rush. Oh wait, I forgot. Okay. Okay.
If this feels too overwhelming, it's okay to just keep practicing your drive rush cancels. Like, yeah, it's okay to keep practicing that until you feel ready to like incorporate the ego spike. We don't want to do too much at a time, you know, just like.
I'm literally just a girl.
But we want to make sure you mastered the information we're giving you now before we try to give you more information. Because then, you know.
Oh snap!
It's just
I'm
gonna
sorry. Is there a way to skip the movie?
Only in training mode, not now.
Okay. Okay, I'm almost there. I just want to do it once.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're good, you're good. Don't apologize, you're fine.
Okay. Okay, I have the pieces. Okay, the pieces.
Come to me. Prepare for turn.
I'm ready for swimsuits. Okay, but where's the Rashid swimsuit? How dare you talk about that in front of me?
Oh
Samson?
my god. Rashid getting a swimsuit in this game would break the internet. No, it would break my ovaries. It would break my back. Like, I don't know. It would break something, but
They're
I
not
wouldn't be able to
ready
handle
for
it. I would not be able to handle it. I'm so serious.
I think it would be great if he did, but you know, I think they're being.
He
weird.
should. I'm such a cheap ass. Like, I never really drop money on video games, but I would drop money on that. I would drop money on it if it was like. I don't care.
It was like 20.
Big Bird to cosplay it. Oh my gosh! So at CEO,
Femship, if you
there
can-
was this.
If you could get Big Bird to even do anything on Twitter, I want to see it. I've been harassing that man on Twitter. He does not see me yet.
At CEO, there was this incredibly handsome Rashid cosplayer there.
Oh, I
Did
saw
you see him?
Yeah, I harassed that
He
man
was
online.
so- Don't harass people,
Oh,
Abs. Oh my
I
God, you're
harassed him.
so-
I said, hello. I responded to almost everything he tweeted. And he was like, I got an award for judge's
my-
pick. And I was like, I knew you would, babe.
Oh my gosh. Chat, we're gonna have to put Abs on a leash
You want some?
before she gets herself canceled.
I'll cure you of your boredom real fast. Bet on it.
Well, okay.
No, he was, yeah, no, he was great. He was great.
He was so good.
Yeah,
deserved-
he was very handsome. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, me too. I tried.
That great desert storm.
How you go to jail now? Hello, that was me. That's me in my tweets. Also, Big Bird tweeted about how, like, he doesn't know if his visa's gonna go through, and I was like, I'll marry you if you ask. And he was like,
Wow. Did he
Thanks.
reply?
He said, I'll keep you in mind, laugh emoji. I'm not
Wow. Is that a green light?
joking. That's a green light.
That's a green forest green light.
Yeah. So
He didn't say no, exactly.
I'm planning our wedding. I was thinking a winter wedding, but you know,
Wow.
I like a long sleeve wedding dress.
You should get him to be a
I-
senpai on this show.
I could be traditional wife. I could be a
Who
trap
has
wife.
who has the connections, chat? Who can get Big Bird on here?
I asked Feisty, I was like, you should set me up with Big Bird, and she was like, no,
Dang.
no, you don't
She
want
said
it.
no.
Yeah, and I was
Why?
like, okay. I don't want to say why.
Oh no. Okay.
She said, no, you don't want it. And I trust her because she watches so much 90 Day Fiancé, so.
Oh my gosh. What does that mean?
She watches all of the balloon popping and all of the 90 Day Fiancé. She knows when someone is a good dateable match, I think.
Oh boy.
I trust it. Alright, back to
I know
Street Fighter.
tea. I know chat wants to hear all the tea now, but you know,
But you know,
we'll keep it clean.
that's my husband we're talking about, so watch your mouth. Okay, I forgot, that's my throw button now. It's oolong tea in here. This is, you go to jail now. This is what I've learned. I've learned to hit and drive rush. Did you see me? Okay, not right now. but
Yeah,
watch this.
that's major, honestly. Like, this little motion that you're doing right now is so important to just have down.
I think that
And you're doing it.
this is my version of teabagging. If I could
Hell
do
yeah,
that.
it is. But don't forget the eagle spike.
I know.
Oh shit, I can't
that's
even do the
really
eagle
hard.
spike. Yeah, just eagle spike. Are you trying to do like a auto eagle spike, or are you
No, I
inputting
want
the
to
eagle
hit
spike?
it, but I can never switch directions. Like if I do one of these directions instead, it's just hard. I'm just not very
Wait.
good.
Are you doing the parry drive rush, or are you doing the forward drive rush?
The parry one.
Oh, you're doing parry. Okay. Huh. And you're pressing a direction as
You
you're
did-
pressing parry?
Femchef, don't really tell him that. Don't really talk to him about me, because then I'll be scared.
I don't know. That says told. Told is past tense, so it already happened. It's already been put into the universe. The cogs are turning. The wheels of fate are turning already.
Right now, Senpai doesn't notice us, so it's funny when we, like, catcall him, but... Okay. Okay, just send him the clip. Also, Femchef, post everything. I want you to take me viral. Alright, let's do
Yeah,
this.
I need a femshep wingman in my life to shoot.
Yeah, okay, so first get my husband, and then get Sarah Zale's husband. I think either the cosplayer, or if we could get, like, a really famous
Wait, hold
person,
on.
like Brian F. Get Brian F.
What?
And I don't care if we have to break him up. Actually, I don't know his life status. So
Oh
he
my
might
god,
have-
don't say
He
that.
might be married. I don't know, but we'll do what we have to do. Oh, okay. He's married for real, Sarah. We have to give him up. But there's surely someone else. Mayhap someone who's famous also? Sarah Zell left.
Huh? No, I didn't.
I don't know anyone else who's famous. I just know Brian F.
Raging winds, come to me.
I messed up.
Turbulence. 3, 2, 1, and picture perfect.
Sarah Zell's still here.
Nailed it.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
still here, yeah.
I see you. Okay.
Coming in. Cheer up. Cheer up. Coming in. Cheer up. Coming in. Cheer up. Cheer up. Coming in.
Let me think. What can you get off of this? Hold
Is
on.
that the medium?
I can do that, but I don't really recommend doing that, honestly. Oh, so for medium punch, it's... Let me see.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah, you could do, like... Yeah.
If you drive rush, are you always, like, plus?
Oh no, we're getting lag. If you drive rush cancel, like if you do this, then yeah, it's automatically still your turn. Like it's all the same combos still. So unless you drop it, but oh my gosh, what's happening?
I don't know.
But if you just drive rush like in neutral like this, then your opponent can stop it if they're good at it. Oh, but okay, hold on. Go ahead and block.
Okay.
Let me see. Let me do this. Parameter, screen display, attack, frame meter on. Okay, so go ahead and block. Okay, so here I'm +1, +5, +3. You see what I'm looking at? I'm looking at that blue number that says like 3F.
Advantage.
Cause, yeah. That means, so blue means I'm plus and red means minus. Red means it's not your turn. So yeah, that's the number I'm looking at if you're wondering. But yeah, let me see. I think pretty much, yeah, like if you're able to like connect the button without the, if they don't check it and you're able to like connect, I think you're pretty much are always plus. Cause see, look, +1. Here, go ahead and block. Oops. +3, +5, +3. Oh, -1. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I guess you're not always plus, because right here I'm -1. I didn't even know that. What other buttons does he have? Oh, -2. Okay. Okay, so you're not always plus, but I think generally for the most part you are. But off certain buttons, like right here when I'm doing the low medium kick, I'm -1. And when I'm doing the crouch heavy punch, I'm -2. Here I'm +1. Or +5, +3. Yeah, I think that's it. What else? What other buttons do I have? +1. Yeah, so like 2 of his buttons are minus. But generally you're plus for the most part.
Okay. Yeah,
Drive
it
rush
rained
gives
today.
you an extra 4 frames. It depends on what you drive rushed into. That's on hit though, right? Like you 4 frame advantage on hit? Oof. Okay, so how are you feeling about everything from today?
I feel like there's a lot of change in my life now.
In a good way, I hope.
Yeah, there's like a lot to do now.
Yeah, I think just mastering that drive rush cancel down, like when you start incorporating that into your actual gameplay, like I think you're gonna level up a lot from that. But yeah, like that exercise I was showing you earlier, you know, make sure you're able to do that.
I don't know why, but I always thought
And
this
then-
didn't give me more damage.
There is scaling. I feel like scaling is like a whole nother conversation. Unless you want to talk about it, but yeah, it's kind of complicated. But they basically put scaling in the game so that combos can't be too overpowered. Because if there was no scaling in this game, then everybody would be dead after one drive rush combo. Yeah, there you go. See? Like,
Is that cool?
drive rushing off of the jab. Yeah. Like, if you ever watch me play, you'll see that I do jab drive rush so freaking much. Like, it's not even funny how much I do it. So that's why I feel like it's one of his most important tools. Speaking of replays, do you want to, like, plays, like, I don't know, do you want to try some matches? I don't know. Like, how are you feeling now?
What do you think? What should I do?
I mean, whatever you feel like, really. Like, I don't want to force you to do anything you don't want to.
You're the senpai. You have to force me to do things I don't want to.
Yeah, but I think we did a lot of senpaiing today already. Now it's time to just, like, practice it.
Is it time for the Battle Hub after party?
Sure. Why not?
Now I get
It'll
to
give me a
play.
chance to grab a snack, too, because I'm
Okay.
feeling very snacky right now. Yeah.
Get a snack.
Okay.
3 looks a little... Should we do it 4? 3 looks a little too crowded. Battle Hub after party. You guys, I told you there'd be an after party. Although, should I do rank while Senpai is here and hit Platinum 5?